This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Now, finding area is one of the common things we usually do in any kind of drawing, and in AutoCAD there are several ways of finding area. Now, in this video I'll show you 3 direct and some indirect ways of finding area, and these methods are: first, the area command, which is the usual method of finding area. Then I'll show you the second option, which is the quick area tool. Now, the quick tool is not only for finding areas, but using that you can find different other values, like you can just find out the length, angle, and so on, but we will stick to the area for quick tool. Then the third one is boundary command. Now, boundary command can be used for finding areas as well. And hatch tool, surprisingly, there is a workaround which you can use to just find areas using hatch command. So these are the different ways of finding areas that we'll explore in this video. So let's get started. So to find the area, I'll first start with the area tool, the usual one. And to do that, you can go to Utilities panel, click this drop down, select area. Now you can also use its command AREA if you want to. Now we have got some of these cubicles and rooms, and just to find out area of any of these rooms, all you need to do is click on the vertices. So here I'll start from this vertex, maybe right here. I'll maybe zoom in just to find out this edge, and now I'll click here, the second point, the third one, and the fourth point right here, and that's it. All you've got to do is select the 4 points, press enter, and the area is right here, right above the command line. So I'll just expand this one so that you can see this thing clearly. So here we are. The area is 9216 square inch or 64,000 square feet. Now this is the area in the default units. Whatever the unit has been set for this drawing template, it will show the area in that unit. Of course, we also have the perimeter just in case you want to know this. So that's the easiest way of finding area, but it's not that easy when you have radii right along the edges. For example, here in this case you can just select 4 edges and you can get the area, but what about this? So we've got a table with these fillets, and now if you want to find area, well, you cannot select a perfect edge here. Now in this case you can use a simple workaround. So I'll go to this, I'll select area, and now instead of selecting 4 vertices, which we cannot for this one, just go to this object option. Now click on the object and the area will highlight in green, and we can now see the area here as well. So the area of this part of this table is 2102.64 square inch or 14 square feet, approximately 14.6. So that's the way of finding area using this area command. Now if you want to combine areas, if you want to just find area of multiple regions in your drawing, then you can use this command. So I'll go to this area again, and well, in this case I'll just find out the area of this table as well as this one. And to do that, well, in this case I'll start with this table, but first let me check if I can find its area directly, because here I just need to ensure that this table is also a single object. Now that's one of the biggest problem with this area tool. If you don't have a perfect edge, then you need to ensure that this object is just one single entity. In this case, this one is. It's just one single polyline, but not this one. In this case, I just need to make extra polyline at least here and then combine it all into one unit, and then I can find the area. So there is a little bit of work involved in order to find the area, and hence this is not very recommended kind of method when you want to find areas of multiple regions. But anyway, I'll just do that here, and then I'll show you an easier way of doing the same thing. So in this case, I'll just make a line overlapping this. Then I'll select it all. I'll just deselect this phone here, and to do that I'll press and hold shift and click here. That's what we have here. Maybe I'll deselect this as well. I accidentally selected it. Okay, so here we are. Now I'll type J, enter, and we have a complete polyline here again. So now we have 2 different objects. We can use this tool to find its area. So let's go to area, and I'll select add area. Okay, after selecting add area, go to object and click on the objects. So first object, then second object. Now it will add both the areas, and the combined area of these 2 objects is, well, right here. 2741.28 square inch and 19 square feet approximately. So as you can see, there is a little bit of work involved here. Now let's do it in an easier way, and that is with the help of Quick tool. Now the Quick tool is also on Utilities panel, and it's a new thing in AutoCAD 2021. So using Quick tool, you can find distance, angles, and now area as well. So I'll go to this drop down and select Quick. Now to find the area, all you've got to do is just move your cursor inside that part and click, and it will show you the area. The only problem is right now it's showing you the area of highlighted region, the green highlighted region, which is not including all these blocks. So in this case, I'll just hide the blocks. And to do that, I'll go to this layer off option and I'll hide this block, this one, this one. That's it. And then we are ready to find the area. So I'll just go to this Quick option and I'll select here, and you can clearly see the area here on the tooltip. That's 2102 square inch or 14 square feet approximately, 14.6. Now if you want to find combined areas, just like the previous example, all you've got to do is press and hold your shift key and then click on several other areas. And you don't need to now make a polyline and then find the area. It's as easy as that. Now I can move to even other rooms or other cubicles. For example, I can just press and hold shift key and select this area, and it will show you the complete area. So all the combined areas. In this case, as you can clearly see, these objects are not just one single polyline. I mean, they are just made with several different lines and arcs. So still it will find the area. Even if you click inside, it's going to show you the area. As soon as you click, press and hold shift and then keep on clicking in several other areas to find it, like this. So that's how you can find area. Now, how about finding area of this kind of open region? Now, in this case, you need to use a workaround, and that workaround is, well, you first need to make it closed like this. So you've got to make it closed area, and then you can use this tool. So Quick, and that's our area. So that's just one workaround which you need to use in order to find area of this kind of open region. Alright, so now let's hide all these extra blocks, and then we'll just jump to other options for finding areas. So I'll go to this layer off, and maybe I'll hide the text, this block, this one too, and well, this one, doors we don't need, and we can also hide this one. So right here, okay, that's on layer 0, so that's on the current layer. So I'm just going to change the current layer to something else, and then I'll just hide this. There we are. That's a clean drawing that we have here, only walls. Okay, let's now go to the third option, which is hatch tool. So using hatch tool also you can find area, and to do that all you need to do is just go to hatch tool. Now make a hatch pattern inside any closed region. So I'll click here. Now you can use any hatch pattern. In this case, NC31 is selected, so I'll just leave that one selected. And also you can use any scale. So no matter what hatch pattern scale you have, you'll still get the area. Just click hatch creation, close hatch creation, select the hatch pattern, right click, properties, and in this properties we have here in the geometry panel area. So the area is, as you can see, 252.88 square feet or 36415.57 square inch. So that's how you can just find the area using hatch tool. Now in a similar way, the boundary tool works. So you've got the closed region and you can just make a hatch pattern and you can just find area using that. But if you don't want to use hatch, you can use boundary. So right underneath this hatch tool, if you just expand this one, this tooltip, you're going to see this boundary tool. Select boundary, and here we have options of choosing either a polyline or a region. In this case, I'll select polyline, click on pick point, click inside this area. So basically this will create a closed polyline boundary just like this. Press enter, and now select this polyline, right click, go to properties, and there we are. Just like the previous example, we have area here. That's this one. So that's another way of finding area, which is basically the same thing. Either you can create a hatch pattern or you can create this kind of boundary. Once you've got the area, you can also delete this boundary or you can leave it if you want to. Now, once again, if you want to find areas of this kind of open regions, then you just need to close it first. For example, in this case, I'll just close this region here. And after closing it, you can create another boundary. So go to boundary and polyline, pick point, select this area, and we've got a new boundary. Now enter, select the boundary, properties, and the area is right here. So these are the different ways of finding area. I now prefer this quick tool because it's, well, as you can see, very quick, and you can find areas of several different regions quickly using this. And if you just want to find out areas of closed region, all you've got to do is hide anything that is inside that closed region or that may end up causing errors in your areas of the closed region. You can just hide those objects and use the quick tool. Now here is a bonus, but before I go to that, I want to mention the sponsors of this video is Skillshare. If you are planning to learn new skills like AutoCAD, Photoshop, Illustrator, photography, UI UX design, or anything else, then I would highly recommend Skillshare for this. Now there are thousands of courses on Skillshare from great instructors, and you will find courses from as small as few minutes to even large and comprehensive courses of a few hours. So if you want to learn anything right from scratch, Skillshare is a great place to explore the courses. Also, you can start learning for free on Skillshare with its free trial, and first 1000 people to click the link in the description of this video will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. And after the free trial, it's just $8 per month if you pay monthly, or $2 a month when you subscribe for the annual plan. So click the link below and start learning right now. And now the bonus tip. So it's about showing area of closed regions right in your drawing. So as you can see, I've got several different areas. Now if you want to show area using text, then you can do that using fields. Now fields are dynamic text which will change when its respective area changes. For example, in this case, I'll just use field to show area of this region. Now before I do that, I'll just create a text style. So I'll go to annotation and I'll select this text style and I'll call it field. So new, and let's call it field, and okay. So I've got the simplex font which I'll leave here, simplex, and now with that I'll just click on close. Now I just need to find out the size of text that's going to look normal on this one, so I'll just type DI, short for distance. I'll check the height simply by clicking on two random points, and it looks like text size of approximately 10 inch is going to look good here, so I'll be using 10 inch as the text height. Alright, now I've got the text height. I'll go back to this text, the field text, and height I'll set it as 10 inch. Apply and close. There we are. We are ready to use the field. Now let's type field, F-I-E-L-D, field, press enter, and this is the field window. Here I'll go to field category and I'll select objects. Then I'll select object. In the object type, I'll click on this box and I'll select this boundary. There we are. We are done. Now it will show you all the properties related with this boundary. We are interested in area, so I'll select area, and then I'll select the unit. Since we are using architectural units for this one, I'll select architectural unit. As you can see, it will show you the area here, but there are a lot of decimal places which I don't want, so I'll change that to just 1 decimal place just for simplicity, and then okay, click here, and that's our area. So this will show you the area of this region. Now as I mentioned, this is a special kind of text and it updates itself automatically when this boundary changes. So let's do that. Let's check it. So I'll change the boundary, well, just randomly, and now this area will change as well. As you can see, this did not change currently because we just need to refresh it. So let's use regenerate command, which is the refresh command, kind of like refresh for AutoCAD. So RE, enter, and there we are. Now we have the new area. So that's how you can show the area of any closed region using this field tool, and this will always automatically update when the respective area changes. So that was all about finding areas in AutoCAD, including this field tool which you can use to show the area of any closed region right in your drawing in a dynamic way. Now I hope this video helped you. If you have questions related to this, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you soon in another video.